Hello everyone. So now in this topic we are going to study about force and its effect. So first of all we have to know about what exactly force is, because we can see force each and every time in our daily life, every minute in fact. So force is either push or pull, or it is something different about that. So force is a experience of an object, whether it is experiencing a push or a pull, or it's deforming or reforming its shape. If there is change in shape and having an experience of push or pull, then they can be defined as a force. So what exactly the definition is, that any experience of push or pull or deformity in shapes is called as force. So it is force applied, right? What are type of forces? So force can be categorized as contact forces and non-contact forces. So as the name suggests, contact forces are those forces in which the objects are touching each other physically, right? So if we are touching each other physically and we are applying some force or any type of force such as muscular force, right? If we are applying that, so there is a physical interaction between two bodies, so they are called contact forces. Now non-contact forces, as the name again states, so those forces which are exerted without having any physical contact between the bodies, such as gravitational forces, right? Such as gravitational, electrostatic, these forces do not require the objects to be in physically contact with each other, because we also know that gravity will be applying on us no matter whether we are on the ground or on the surface, or no matter when the moon is attached to Earth's surface, it will be having its effect, right? So they are non-contact forces. Now what are the effect of forces? So to know about effective forces, first of all we have to study about that what if the forces are equal and opposite in nature, and what if they are not. This is an interesting topic, right? So here we have to know about the balanced and unbalanced forces. So balanced forces are those forces in which there is same amount of force applied but from the opposite direction, so that the net resultant force of the object is zero. Because if you are applying 300 newton from this side and 300 newton from this side, so no, the object will be steady at its place because it is not having any resultant force, so it will not move. But the unbalanced force, for example, let us suppose that we are applying 400 newton from this side, 300 newton from this side, or maybe any force, but they are different in magnitude. So now the object will move in the direction of the greatest force. For example, in this case we have taken 400 from this side, so it will move 100 newton with the force of 100 newton to this side, because here is the greater force, right? Now, what force can do? So force can do multiple of things, as we know that if a footballer kicks a ball, it will start rolling. It will have its increase in its velocity. The football will start moving in a very fast, fast manner. When we lift the object, it is also a force applied on that particular object against gravity. Now, what if a potter is making some vessels out of clay, so he is just deforming or reforming the shapes so that he can give it a complete or perfect shape. Also the moon, or we the commonly example that the apple falls on the head of a Newton, so it is also a type of gravitation force. So in this case forces can do multiple of things, whatever we see in our daily life. Now there are some questions we have to talk about. So the first question is, when a footballer kicks the ball, the speed of the ball. So we know, as we have discussed, that it's the football velocity will be increasing. It means the football will be moving towards the direction of the force applied, and what with what speed. So you have to answer that, and certainly there are a few more questions. So good luck with all those. Thank you. I hope that you understand, and in any case if you have any difficulty, please drop me a message, right? Thank you.